Now, how to apply a mix of relative and absolute references so that I can get the results from here. As we have seen in the last video, that the answers are not automatically coming. We don't need to apply all the formulas by ourselves over and over again. So what we'll do is go on this, open, and just identify what is range. Your range is salespersons. So we are, extracting all the records according to the salespersons. So if I move forward, means if I drag it towards right, as we have seen in the previous situations, that all the connections with that cells or ranges will start moving as we drag. That means if we drag towards right, this will move to this, and this will move forward and forward and forward. So that should not change, because we will always find our criteria of salesperson only in that list. You cannot find the salesperson name in unit sold. So in the next cell, it's unit sold. That's why it's showing 0. So what we need to do is we will go on this range and select the whole range and F4 to fix it. Now, criteria. Now the criteria should also be fixed, but when we move over towards right, this criteria should not be moved in horizontal sequence. That means that the column should not change or row should not change. The column should not change its position, because we are in row 9. Row is not changing, but the column changes. So we have to fix this on columns. So as we move down, do you think that criteria should change so that we can get the results for SAD now? And moving further, it should change. Yes. So the row should change, but the column should be static. So what I need to do is, behind this column, I will insert one $sign. And for some ranges, what we need to do now is just identify the sequence of your data as you want the sums to appear. And if the data is in the same sequence in the original data set, then it's fine. First, we need to calculate the sum ranges according to number of units sold. That's fine. If I move further, it will change to customer reach. So do we have to find the customer reach in the next cell? Yes. And if I move further towards right, it will go in sales amount. So do we want the sales amount total in the next cell? Yes. So this should not be fixed. I will move again to this point, and then I can hit enter. Now it's perfect. This is the ideal situation. So as I move over, it will automatically change the sum ranges and calculate the totals for us. Now if I open this cell, so we can see that as we drag the formula towards right, the criteria is not leaving its position. It should not change the columns, so it is not getting here. So that's perfect. But if I move down, it should change. So once I'm done with this, what I will do is just select all the rows and then just double click to send down. So we have all the results. That's amazing. And double click on this to check. Yes, I want in this cell all the results according to Farhan. So this criteria of salesperson should always be checked in the salesperson range to identify whether we have Farhan and how much of them we have, and then I need to check according to this and then sum. That's all. So that's how you can use the combination of absolute and relative references to make formula work in each and every situation.